Sorting your fish is so important, but many beginners are unable to sort their fish because they have single pond or one pond. And because of sorting of the fish that we always recommend you start with at least 2 ponds. But many people are not able to start with 2 ponds because of the means or the funds. What if about I told you that you can even start with 1 pond and still sort your fish? And this farm, exactly, they are practicing it. I visited several farms, they are doing that. Before I even saw or witnessed this myself, I personally have that feeling that you can actually use 1 pond to sort them. And exact thing that I was thinking of or the same or is the same method that they are using. And that is by simply dividing the pond. Even though mostly it is done in concrete ponds, but even with tarpaulin ponds too, you can do it. Now let's look at watch out this. This is a single pond. It will have been very difficult for the farmer to sort them in this single pond. But as the fish are growing in different or sizes, he had this division. And then, so this is the first division, and this is second division. So depending on how you can do it, but as you can see, he has used wools and then make a frame and put net so water can go through all of them. And this fish, that and that, they're all different sizes. This is good way of sorting them or dividing your pond in single one. I also went to a giraffe and then I saw that and here too. So this is simple. Even with mosquito net, you can also divide it. But the unfortunate thing is that, because I have to bring that one out, is that as you have divided it that way, the same water rushing through. It means that the same water parameters across all of them. So if there's contamination in one, it affects all of them. So it means that if you are changing the water, you are changing the water once. If there's contamination, all the fishes are affected. But the reason we prefer having individual ponds is that assume these were 3 separate ponds and you have them. As you can see, though it is not our concern now, this water is not good. There's high ammonia and the fish are suffocating, as you can see. But that's not our concern now. But if there were 3 different ponds, this would have been happening in only 1 pond. But now that all the water is the same, all the 3 are affected. High ammonia and fish suffocating. So if the water has not been changed quickly, which we are working towards to change, we are likely to lose all the fish in the 3 division ponds. So that is the hard truth about that. However, if you just have only single pond, 1 pond like this, being in concrete or tarpaulin, you can still divide it and you go. This is using wood, it's concrete pond. But if it is tarpaulin pond, I believe you can also use pipes and then net and divide it and you are good to go. So if you have found value in this video and you have gotten tip, kindly subscribe to this channel, like, comment, share. Let me know your thought in this session. Look, when you think about fish farming, it's all about using your mindset. Having learned, having gotten guidance from people or experienced farmers, and you start your farm, there are certain things you have to use your mindset to work around them. Yes, you have to use your mindset. Look, there are some, you might not chance a video like this. I've been thinking of this, I've not done it, so I've not made a video about that. Fortunately that I've seen it for the second time, I started to make this video. Maybe if you watch it, it gives you idea. But as you're having chances, you will have also been thinking how you can do the division. So not only this, most times, most of the times, you have to think and to improvise or to make things the best way to be successful. My name is Abdulaziz Issa. I have a bachelor degree in development education, but I'm a fish farmer and I'm helping people to set up their farm successful. If you are not subscribed, you shall please do so. And you can see this fish suffocating, high ammonia buildup, and they are in the peak of losing or dying if we don't change the water. What about if I told you that there's a system where you can install in this pond and the water is being filtered, oxygen is added, and that same water is reused, and you can run that water continuously without changing the water, and it will be good and better for them. This what is happening will not happen, except if there's contamination. And that system is the recirculating aquaculture system. This is a unique system and innovation that we have innovated, and it is helping us and other farmers. We can set it up for you, and you will have good and better water management. This will not only prevent water changes, but it also makes you to not also makes you your fish to grow faster. Apart from this, you can actually also learn it yourself. And we have DIY course, filtration and aging system, where you can enroll, learn it yourself, and you'll be good to go. Thank you. Check the link in the description, enroll in the DIY course, and learn how to do the rest yourself. And I'll see you there. So please watch out the next video on the end screen. Thank you.